welcome back to my channel and welcome 2021. How crazy that it's already a new year and I cannot fathom that we even are past March 2020. Like I think my brain's still there and I don't know how or why, but it's just there. But anyway, welcome to my first video of the new year. I hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year's break and you're feeling excited for this year and you're not focusing too much about what happened last year or the year before that, and you're just focusing on the present moment and the future. This video is going to be all high vibes and positivity and just full of motivation to help you kickstart your new year. We're going to be talking about goal setting, reaching your goals, journal prompts, healthy habits. Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to thank today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. So thank you Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. If you guys haven't heard me speak about Skillshare before, Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of classes on topics like productivity, goal setting, health and wellness, film and video, photography, and so many more fun and inspiring classes. This morning, I was actually watching a class all about motivation and essentially how to motivate yourself and get things done with self-discipline. If you guys were interested in Skillshare, well then you're in luck because Skillshare is offering the first 1,000 people that click the link in the description a free trial to the premium Skillshare membership, which is insane. So click the link in the description and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Goal setting is probably one of my favorite topics to talk about. I think it is so much fun to goal set. It's something that I personally do quite frequently. I'm someone that goal sets and reflects every single month, and I think that just helps me grow so much as a person and just helps me stay on track with where I'm going and heading in my life and not losing track and just staying at the same pace. But what's really important when it comes to goal setting is getting clear about what you actually want. So for instance, if your goal this year was to make more money and you make $1 more than you did last year, you've essentially achieved your goal. But I assume you want to be earning a little bit more than just $1 than you did last year. When you're writing in your journal about all the goals you want to achieve this year or in the long-term future, you need to just get really clear and specific about what you're actually after. So if you want to work out more, eat more healthy, get into a relationship, just get really clear on what that looks like for you. When you set broad and brief goals, it's so much harder to actually achieve them because you're not even really sure what you're working towards. Another tip that goes along with the first tip is getting clear on your why. Why do you want to achieve that goal? If it is to make more money and you've already gotten clear about how much you want to make that year or how much you want to make per month, understand why you want to earn that amount of money. Is it just to earn that amount of money? I'm sure there's a reason why you want to earn more money, whether it's to travel more, support your friends and your family, to give back more to charity so you can travel, so you can buy your dream car, your dream house, whatever the answer may be. There is no right or wrong answer. Whatever you feel the desire to have more money for, that is fine. So whether it's getting up at 5 a.m, why do you want to wake up at 5 a.m? If you want to work out every second day, every day, 3 times a week, why do you want to do that? Is it for your health? Is it for your physique goals? Is it because it makes you feel better mentally? Like whatever it is, write it down in your journal and it'll be so much easier to achieve your goals this year. Another thing that I like to do when it comes to goal setting is I like to split out my goals into time frames. So depending on whether they're a long-term goal or a short-term goal. So I like to set 3-month goals, 6-month goals, 12-month goals, and long-term goals as well. Sometimes I just can't speak. But to me personally, that helps me navigate my goals a lot easier and helps me feel a lot less overwhelmed when I'm just looking at a huge list of goals and some of them I'm like, that feels so unattainable, but that's because it's a long-term goal. Like buying my dream car isn't a 3-month goal. It's something that I'm saving for this year so I can get next year. So yeah, that's kind of what I mean by splitting them up into time frames. And yeah, personally, it helps me. The last tip I'm going to share with you guys in this video to do with goal setting is to categorize your goals. So instead of just writing one long, massive list that has your career, your health, your fitness, your life goals, your relationship goals, all in just one big piece of paper, it can get kind of confusing and you're not really sure what you're looking at. I like to split mine up into categories. So the categories that I like to set goals for is my career, financial goals, relationships. So this could be your family, your friends, a boyfriend, your partner, girlfriend, whatever. Health, fitness, personal development, like life. That to me is like, what do I want to experience in my life this year? Is it to go watch more sunsets, go watch a sunrise more, go for more ocean swims, go hang out with friends more, ice skating, like things like that. And also like my character, so who I want to become as a person in 2021, what characteristics do I want to have, and how do I want to treat others, and things like that. They're definitely the categories that I like to focus on when I'm goal setting and like to continue growing in. Another topic that I love talking about, journaling. I just love anything personal development and anything that's going to help me grow as a person. I thrive and I love it, and I could talk about it for ages. So 3 journal prompts that I always do that kind of tie into goal setting as well is, what do I want, why do I want that, and what does my ideal day look like? So when you're writing your ideal day in your journal, I usually write about 2.5 pages, and I write it in the present tense as if it's already happening in my life, like it is already my life. I wake up 5 a.m. feeling inspired and energized. I write my daily gratitude and my to-do list for the day. I get out of bed and make my bed. And I just kind of carry on for 2 pages or so about my ideal day. What does it look like? Where do I go? Who am I surrounded by? What do I do in that day? Where am I living? What am I wearing? How do I feel? How do I walk? How do I dress? Yeah, just something that's gonna make me feel empowered. When I'm reading this over, it honestly inspires me, because I'm like, this is my life. Like, this is going to be my life, and I'm gonna be feeling so good each day, and it just brings out really high vibes, and it's amazing. So yeah, I definitely recommend writing out your ideal day in the present tense and reading over it as often as you can to remind yourself the day that you want to be living and working towards that. So if you're walking into your dream job, you've got a dream relationship, like write it in this little novel you've got in your journal. Another prompt that I like to do is, how do I want to feel in 2020? For me, a big feeling that I want to feel is just energized, free, happy, and alive. I feel like 2020 for me, I was dealing a lot with like my energy, and a lot of, like, more often than not, I just felt very dead and very just low energy, which made me feel a lot more lower vibe. Even though I wasn't low vibe, like, I still had such an amazing year, but because of those feelings, I felt a bit low vibe. So I really wanted this year just feel really energized and alive. Like, that's just how I want to feel, and I can't wait for a year of feeling alive and free and happy and just like on top of the world. Another thing I like to do is I like to pick a word for the year that kind of represents how I want my life to be. This year I actually wrote down 3 because I couldn't really decide on one, but I think the thing is with 3, like, as long as they're still like they kind of like mesh well together. So I was like, you know what, it's my life, I want to pick 3 words for the year, I'm going to do so. My words for 2021 is expand. To me, this just means expanding my, you know, relationships, expanding my growth as a person, expanding my social media platforms, and just expanding my life, like just expanding my life, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, the word expand feels good for me. Like, I'm like, that feels good. My second word is action, just taking more action to expand, and just like, yeah, taking more action in my career, which also, once again, will help me expand. So it kind of like, that's what I mean by it all meshes, like everything just flows with those words. And my third word is growth. Once again, very similar to the whole like taking action and expanding my life and expanding my social media platforms. I like the word growth so much, and I think as people we should be continually trying to grow and improve our life and improve ourselves and who we are as a person. So yeah, that's definitely 3 words that I'm taking on board with me in 2021, and that just feel really good to me. And that's what I mean by, some people like just pick one word, but I think if having 3 words make you feel good, have the 3. Whatever, it's fine. Now moving on to healthy habits. I'm going to list off 5 that I personally do and think that if you're not doing them yet, you need to start doing these healthy habits, and I'm also going to share ones that I'm incorporating into my 2021. Number 1 is to wake up earlier. Number 2 is to make your bed. Number 3 is to practice daily gratitude. Number 4 is to meditate, and number 5 is to move your body daily. I know you hear those ones constantly, but you hear them for a reason. But because I am here to help you and not to tell you things you already know, I want to share some ones that are a little less common that I'm personally taking into 2021. I'm going to share with you guys 3 healthy habits that I'm going to incorporate this year. So I've got schedule a social media detox day monthly. I feel like just having a day without any social media, and I want to have these days where I'm not really doing anything. Like, I think it's easy to not go on social media when you're with like friends or doing lots of things, but I want to just like have a day alone. Like, even if I'm doing things, that's fine, but just alone, not with my phone. Like, to me, that's a challenge and I'm here for it. I'm excited. Whereas I feel like if I'm just out and about with friends, it'll be easy for me to stay off social media. But if I'm like all by myself and I'm just like living my life, I feel like that would be so peaceful and so powerful for like my mind and my personal growth. So I'm definitely going to be doing that monthly, and I'll keep you guys updated on how I go. Another one is to do something for me every day, whether that is just a workout, whether it's to go for a beach swim, but whether it's to buy myself some flowers, whatever it is, I just want to do something for me every single day. And number 3 is to always have a water bottle on me. Currently, I'm sipping out of my cup, and I just want to drink a lot more water this year because water, obviously, super important, and it helps us live, and we need to drink more of it. So make sure that you have a water bottle on you 24/7 and just keep sipping, because yeah, you just need to. Okay, I don't need to tell you I need to drink water, you just got to. And because that one was kind of generic, sorry about it, I also have and my workout with meditation. So if you're someone that struggles to meditate in the morning, you can try to do it after your meditation, after your workout at the gym. So after you work out, maybe just lay down or go in your car, wherever you feel comfortable, and just meditate for like 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. It can be longer if you wish, but because you're already at the gym, and like in your stretching time, you can use that time as meditation, and you'd probably have a really good meditation too, because you're like tired and it's easy to switch off after your after a workout. So yeah, definitely try incorporating that. So guys, I hope you're all feeling inspired and motivated after watching today's video. Just remember, whatever happened last year in 2020, whatever happened yesterday, don't focus on it and don't dwell on it, because the future is right ahead of us and good things are coming your way. Don't worry about that. That is a guarantee. Good things are coming your way. Let me know in the comments down below what your New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals are for 2021. And if you're new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn the post notifications on. But as always, remember, today is your day. I love you all so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!